What's up, everybody? This is Robert with Trolling in Paradise. I'm back with another concert review. This time it's going to be of the Megadeth concert that took place last night, April 28th, at the Abbotsford Sport and Entertainment Center in Abbotsford, British Columbia. I'm going to go over the town of Abbotsford, talk a little bit about the town of Abbotsford and the venue as well, the Sport and Entertainment Center there. Abbotsford is a small suburban community close to Vancouver. It's a farming community, very close to Langley, and right up in the suburbs, right near Surrey, BC. The Sport and Entertainment Center is located at Fraser Valley University. That arena has been around since 2009. It is home to the Fraser Valley University basketball team, the Bandits. It's also home to the AHL team, the American Hockey League team, the Abbotsford Canucks, as of 2021. And they are in the playoffs. Currently, the Abbotsford Canucks. That's right, Abbotsford Canucks, Vancouver Canucks, the NHL Vancouver Canucks got eliminated. They're out. They didn't make the playoffs. And that venue, the Sport and Entertainment Center, they are known to host some rock shows. They book a lot of butt rock bands in there, and they have booked some metal acts before. And they had Slayer in there once. There's some punk in there with Blink-182. I saw Blink-182 at that venue. I saw Rise Against there once. I saw a classic rock band called Lynyrd Skynyrd in 2019 at that venue. I also saw Skillet there, Christian rock band in 2020, which that show was held February 15th that year. That was my last concert before COVID shut everything down. So this was my first visit. So this show that I went to last night was my first visit to the Abbotsford Sport and Entertainment Center since COVID started. And I saw Megadeth. On first was a band called Oni. I believe they're a US band. They had only half an hour, so they only played 7 songs, and 2 of them were unreleased. And they got the crowd warmed up real good. And Bullet My Valentine came on. They're from Wales. This was my 3rd time seeing Bullet My Valentine. They were boring. I saw them open for Slipknot in 2015. I saw them open for Avenged Sevenfold in 2018. They were not good. And they had some unfinished business with the self-titled album. They played a few tracks from that one. They played Knives from that one. And they played some older stuff too, like Your Betrayal and Close to Set Screaming Fire. And they also played Tears Don't Fall. Yeah. Up next, the headliner, Megadeth. These guys are from San Francisco, California, and they had some business going on. They have a new album that came out on the Labor Day weekend last year called The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead, which was one of my favorite albums of 2022. It was a really good album. And I'm going to go over the lineup of the band before I go over the set list. The only original member left in the band is Dave Mustaine on guitars and vocals. He's been there since the start. On bass guitar now, they have James Lomenzo, formerly of White Lion. On guitar, lead guitar is Kiko Loureiro, formerly of Angra, which is a Brazilian band out of Sao Paulo. And on drums, Dirk Verburen, formerly of Soilwork, a group out of Sweden. So obviously they got members living outside the US too, to be honest. With Dirk living in think he lives in Belgium. And Kigo, I don't know if he lives in Brazil. I think he lives in Brazil. So, yeah. Alright, set list. They open with Hangar 18 off Rust in Peace. Dread and the Fugitive Mind from The World Needs a Hero. And then Angry Again off the soundtrack to Last Action Hero. She-Wolf off Cryptic Writings. Had to blow a hair off my phone. Sweating Bullets off of Countdown to Extinction. Conquer or Die, which is an instrumental off Dystopia. A Tout le Monde off of Euthanasia. Trust from Cryptic Writings. Tornado of Souls. That is from Rust in Peace. And We'll Be Back, which is the only song off the new album that they played. And that's the last song on the album and the album's first single. Where before that he mentioned the pandemic, which the crowd booed when that happened. And Symphony of Destruction, which is my favorite Megadeth song of all time. Peace Sells, which is from the second album, Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? Mechanics, off of Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. And they closed the show with Holy Wars, The Punishment Due, off Rust in Peace. So yeah, that is it for this review. I'm going to go over the merchandise I got. I only got a couple things though. Got a t-shirt. It's the Death Throne design. It's got a Vic Rattlehead skull on it. It's got bones on it. Tour dates on the back. And this was the first true Canadian stop on this run. They're going to head across Canada till May 15th in Halifax. We're warning you viewers out there in Canada, you're going to be planning on seeing Megadeth. Calgary is sold out. And low ticket warning for the last two dates. Moncton and Halifax, low ticket warning for the last two dates on the tour. And I also got a hat. It just has the Megadeth logo on the front. And yeah, that is it for my review of the Megadeth show. The next show is going to be on May 3rd. It is Shania Twain, and it's at Rogers Arena in Vancouver. I'll see you later.